Well, hello. This is okay. So on first things first. Don't mind the buzzing. It's just my um. I have someone. They're making a buzzing sound. So, welcome to that Hold My Items review. We got a nice setup here for it. I spent a while setting this up because I can't wait to review this. So we're gonna get started, I think right away. It's not gonna be a really long video like I always do. So, Carl, you get a little bit of a break. Anyways, first off, we're gonna start with the punch. It's just a nice little. It looks so animated for Java edition. I mean, look at it. It looks so good. I've always liked the punch before, and I like it even better now because it looks so like smooth, and it happens when you do anything with Hold My Items. So any action you do when you hit left click, it punches. If you didn't know. So we have categories here. Let's do the first category. Special items. So we have all of these special ones. Which one should I start with? I'm gonna start with my favorite one first. The brush. We're gonna do, well, we could just grab some of them. So these are all like the special animations. We got the bag of holding, bundles. I'm sorry, I'm used to modded stuff. We got the bundle. It like goes up and down and stuff. Like it has physics when you jump and stuff. It has like, you see it. Like, it goes off your hand and all this stuff. And it does this thing when you right click it. Shows your other hand. I don't know if that's a problem with it. Sapling, you might want to look into that. It does this. So I don't know what that is. So anything that has anything kind of like the bundle, like the Ender Pearl has those physics based animations, like the up and down things, and it does a little toss when you get them in your hand. You see it? It's the most smoothest thing I've ever seen in my life. Same with rockets. They do the same thing. They have physics and stuff like that. So, they look really cool when you go in the air with Elytra. You should try that. It looks really good. And then, same with, bottles, or, the throwable bottles. Let me show you some of the throwable ones. Because they have really cool animations. Which is this, by the way, they're the same ones as these ones. They got, physics. They got the physics animations, as you see right here. And when you throw them, you see that? It's got a little animation when you throw it like that. You see that? And that's about it for these guys. They just have physics. All the throwable things have physics, like eggs and stuff. Let me show you these ones. See, they all have that throw. That nice little throw. Oh, I'm sorry. You see that? It looks really cool. Those are all the throwable. Like the you kind of get them up in the air and stuff. And then we got physics. We got like what do you call it? Jiggle. We got jiggle like Deadpool's ass. If you sway and jump, it's got like jiggle physics. You see that? But it's only on the slime, and I think it's on the honey too. Yeah, it's on the honey. So the blocks are even more jiggly than this one. But you see the jiggle on this guy. It does look pretty cool. It looks like it is supposed to jiggle, and it doesn't in normal Minecraft. But in this one, in this pack, it does jiggle. So it checks out. The block has even more jiggle. Look at it. Look at that jiggle. Look at that. When you move, I got good frames. Oh my goodness. I got like 100. Look at this. You can't even see anything. But look at the sway on it. And the same thing with the honey. You got the sway. You got the sway. You see that sway? You see that absolute jiggle? Jiggle, jiggle. Don't do it. We got leaf litter. They have their own baskets now. All of them have it. Kind of like made out of the bamboo. You know, like the what's it called? The bamboo. The what? Oh yeah, the scaffolding. It's made out of the same thing as the scaffolding. They have like swaying. Like, look at that. They like move when you go up and down. And everything works in your offhand. By the way, I just wanted to point that out. Cause this one's made to work in your offhand, cause it's Java edition. Cause it's better. Guys. Anyways. So it does have beautiful. Oh, and it has particles. Look at that. It has particles when you punch with it. They come out of your arm, but they do have particles. They have like a new particle system, I heard they said, that makes them like even better with particles, and when you place them too, they have it. You see that? They even go on the floor too. Look at that. I don't know if that's something else, but oh my goodness. They have particles when you punch. And they all have their own respective particles. They don't have the same ones. As you see, they look luscious. And then we got things like the iron nuggets. Let me see. I don't know where the gold. Oh, the gold one's here. They added a little, like, you know, a little sound, and it's kind of like a flip with a nugget. Yeah, like a coin flip. Because they're kind of like coins in Minecraft. It's like a coin flip. It's like Two-Face. I kind of like it. I mean, look at it. It does like a flip and stuff. And then we got the special animations. Like the really special ones. Like this one. It looks cool. It, like, when you sway, it like moves around on your hand like you're using a force or something to levitate it. It looks really cool. And it just when you punch and stuff, it just looks cool. I've always liked this the stuff they do. They always make stuff look good in these packs. It's a resource pack. It's all made from a resource pack now. Not from like anything like a mod anymore. Well, it is a mod. But the resource pack has all the animations, and it looks gorgeous. They do so good on this pack. I genuinely can't believe how good they do. They look really cool. I've been waiting for these like animations and this stuff for a long. You don't even know how long I've been waiting for stuff. I've been looking for stuff like this for a long time now, and I finally found the most beautiful pack in my existence. I mean, look at this. Look how good it looks. Just like, look. Oh, look at the redstone torch. I love, this one's one of my favorite torches. Because it doesn't look very cool, you know, like in your hand. I mean, look at how bad that looks. And then look at it on the ground, and then look at it in your hand. It looks even better. I mean, look at that. It looks like Herobrine's torch. It was meant to be. They were like meant to be or something together. And then they all have glow, by the way. Like as you see on the torch, you see it like right there. It has glow from the pack. It does like glow and stuff. The soul torch has glow too. And they work in your offhand, obviously. As you know. Bedrock. And they all have glow. A little glow like on your hand and the torch. And then the music disc. I love the music disc. It does a little flip. Look at this. Look at this. It does a little roundabout flip and then it goes like and then it just flips around and then it has the same like throwable physics as the other ones do. But it's not a throwable, but it does have the physics. It's a special one. It kind of does like a flip, but it's different from these ones. It's like a roundabout instead of a forward flip. Instead of a front flip or a back flip, it's like a cartwheel or something. And then this has an animation. Very nice. I mean, look at it. Oh, it's got to cool down? Okay. Look at it. It's like you actually blow in the horn to make the sound. It's not quite up to your mouth, but it is very close. So, I mean, look at it. It looked really good. And then the eating animations. You see it like kind of wiggle. It kind of wiggles. And then when you eat it, it actually goes up to your mouth. You see that? And it works in your offhand too. And it goes up to your mouth. And it has a little wiggle. You see that? Look how wiggle it does. And then, so you actually eat it now instead of do nothing. And the potions have that too. You see the little drink? You put it up to your hand, to your mouth. You put it up to your hand, and you drink it like an alien or something. I'm sorry, that's offensive. I mean like a So you drink it. You see that drink? You put it up and you kind of wiggle it like you're drinking it, and then you like go back. Actually, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Stay hydrated. You don't want to get yourself dehydrated because when you're dehydrated, you'll be in the nether begging for Steve to come and get you. Don't be dehydrated, okay? Don't put an edit or anything of Otis. Don't do it, Carl. I swear I'm doing a review. So they got the drinking animations down. They got the food and the drinking. It's all I've ever wanted. I mean, like seriously, you guys did such a good job with like all the animations. It actually looks like you're doing the stuff that you're supposed to be doing, like drinking and stuff. And it looks like you're holding everything. And most things have 3D stuff, but most things don't. You know, like the things that are supposed to be 3D are 3D. But the stuff that's like, the stuff that doesn't really need to be 3D isn't. But some things are 3D and some things aren't. Let me show you this stuff real quick. These are the rest of the throwables. This isn't a throwable. It's kind of like a fire starter or something. But it has the same physics as the throwable ones. You see the physics? And then this is a snowball. As I said, it has the same one. And then you throw it. You got a little animation when you throw it too. Look at that. I didn't see that. I like that. Can I throw? Wait. Yeah, come here! Stupid that one. Okay. These have, same throwable animations. Oh my goodness. That went so far. So they have the same, throwable. You see the physics? And then let's move on. It's getting a bit, so, the brushing animation. It is the smoothest thing I have ever seen in my life. Look at this. You brush! Look! And it works in the offhand too. So you can be holding something and brushing. And you can brush the dirt and then hold it in the other hand. It's like you actually brush and then the brush like wiggles and stuff. Like, I can't imagine how it would look without it. I mean, look how gorgeous the brushing looks. It's like you brush it and you sway it. And it's like, you know, they paid attention to the detail of every single brush and animation in this pack. I love you. Debs, whoever, you guys did such a good job. And then this has, it's just a gas tier. Creeper heads, they do this, they do that. They fall on your hand. Same thing, they look good in your hand. All the heads look like this in your hand. And then the map, too. Let's get on to the map. Oh. Okay. So, the map. Why is it red? Do you see that? Lava ain't red, okay? It's orange. It's orange. We ain't no red. Markiplier Bloodstain. So I love that scene. So let me get this straight. Let's hold the brush. When you look down, you have a little animation. I love this animation, by the way. When you look down, you have this little animation where you kind of like look at it like you're looking closer at a map. You see that? You're like, hold on. Where did I leave this thing or something? And then, you know, it goes up. Yeah, it jiggles like a piece of paper. Because it is a thin piece of paper. And, like, when you punch, look. When you punch... Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Look, when you punch, look, it looks like a piece of paper. It looks like light and stuff. And, it has, like, all the details. And then, like, it, you know, you look at it, and you hold it like a map. Like, you're ready to look at it. And then when you have it in your offhand, you just kind of look at it. You don't do the same animation when it's in your offhand. It's just kind of like there. And it looks like a piece of paper. And then when something else is in your offhand, it doesn't have the same animation like when you look at it. It has the animation like it does in your offhand. As you see, when you have something in your offhand. Anything in your offhand, it looks like this. But it has the animation only when you don't have anything or it in your offhand. It just has that little animation as you see. You see it? That's one of my favorite animations when I saw it on the Discord. I loved it. I ate it all up. So, you can be looking at your map, and you could be brushing the sand, right? And, like, it just looks, like, gorgeous. And then, so let's move on. I love these animations. They look, like, absolutely, like, phenomenal. Like, for Java Edition, gorgeous. And then we got the arrows. Oh, one thing I want to say. I would appreciate, Sapling. I don't know if you wanted to change this or not. You don't have to. But I would appreciate and I would like if the arrows looked like, let me see, let me get this here. The arrow looked like the bone. You see how the bone is positioned in your hand? It also happens with the stick too. If the arrows could be positioned like that, that would be really cool. It does look like that in other things. But the bone and the arrow look different. So if they could look the same, that would just look even cooler. So, that's my one thing to say. So let's move on to the weapons. The weapons are, I gotta say, are one of my favorite things in here. I love, let me get the sword out. The sword. The sword, when you kind of, I mean, look. I mean, just look at the sword. You kind of raise it up. I can't tell you how much I love all this stuff. It's like every single detail. You raise it up because it's kind of like heavy, like a sword, and you hit, and it's like gorgeous. I mean, you hit side to side. You see it? Like, let me hit some mobs. You hit side to side. You hit side to... Oh my... Can I get some mobs, please? Can I get some mobs, please? Okay, so... You kind of hit side to side. You see that? You hit side to side. And then when you crit... I loved it. When you crit like up and down. You see that? Up and down. Up and down. And you go side to side. You go up and down when you crit like a more sharper hit. I love it. And then when you spam too, look, they fixed the spamming. It doesn't look so like weird or whatever it looked like before. I don't remember, but the spamming is fixed. As you see, it looks like, you know, more like, excuse me. It looks more like gorgeous or something. It's fixed and it looks more smooth, like, you know, when Steve actually spams, it looks like he's, you know, actually spamming it. And then that, every weapon besides, every tool, besides, you know, like all these special tools, they'll have inspect animations. Give me a second. Let me fix myself up. Let me get, position. Oh my god, my stomach hurt. Okay, so, my stomach hurt, though, oh, I'm suffering. I'm suffering so much right now. So, anyways, all the tools, and, like, the diamond sword and everything, I'm sick right now, don't mind me. They all have What you doing? What you doing? They all have inspect animations. And I gotta tell you, the inspect animations are the best part. They look so much more smooth than they did before. They looked a little bit choppy, I gotta say. Like, they worked with what they worked with. But now, they look so smooth, and other packs and stuff don't have this. It's like kind of exclusive to this pack. You see how smooth it is? I mean, look, he kind of like throws it back with the sword, and it like, you can spam it, and when you spam it, it doesn't even look bad. It looks good when you spam it. And then you can do like animation, like you can like swing and then hit, swing and then hit, swing and then hit, and then you can do crits. And you can do swings, and you can crit, swing, swing. You see how good that looks? Like, let me spawn some zombies. It looks so satisfying. Like, look how, like, you can swing, swing, and then crit, and then swing, crit, swing, crit, swing, You see how good that looks? It's like, it's very satisfying to like swing and do stuff with. And look, you kind of like do that when you kind of like miss the hit, and then like, you swing double, it like fixes itself, and it kind of like, it like looks better, and it fixes itself. It doesn't look like bad at all in any way. It looks really good. And then, they all have, except the hoe, the axe has inspect, the shovel and hoe don't. But the pickaxe, axe, and sword have inspects. I think that's all that has inspects. The trident has inspects too. Look, it has inspects. So those three items have an inspect animation. Let me think here. The hoe has animation when you hoe it, you kind of till the ground like that. It looks really good. The shovel, I would like if the shovel was, I do like the older shovel animation. Sapling, if you do, please, if you do, listen, I do like the older shovel animation. I saw a lot of people saying that in the comments, and I think I do, agree. The older one just looks kind of better, you know? Like, I don't know, it's something about it, it just kind of, like, you hit it, and you kind of go up. This one, you just kind of, like, hit it up and down, like, see? Watch. You hit it like that. You see it? You hit it up and down, like that. The other one, you kind of, like, shovel in, and then shovel up. And, the old one, just looks better. It does. It just looks better. So, like, see that? It's got the... But, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad. It looks really good. I'm happy with it. But I do like the older one better. But, look at it. You see that animation? It's like you kind of hit the... you shovel the ground. And then, the axe is one of my favorite animations. All of them are my favorite. But the axe is special. Cause, like, look at it. You, like, swing and you can swing it. You can, like, do an animation and swing, and do, like, a swing animation. And then, when you hit things with it, it crits it. You see the crit, and then you swing like that. You swing like that, and then you crit. And then, so it works. It looks really good for fighting. You see? And you can swing. And it also looks really good when you chop things down. I love the animations on this pack. I cannot tell you how much I love them. I'm really happy that you made this pack. I've been waiting for this for, like, a long time, and I'm gonna get a little more serious with this. Like, I love this pack. This is one of my favorite things in Minecraft. I can't play Minecraft without this. Like, if it was, you know, if it didn't have this, I couldn't play Minecraft. Cause, like, it's just so smooth, and they make it work with everything. But you see when you chop things down, it's really satisfying. It, like, you kind of chop. You see it? You chop, and you chop, up and down. It looks better. I gotta say the axe looks better than before. Excuse me. The axe, it did look not as good before. It looks way better now. I gotta say, all this stuff looks good. Like, look at the crits, on things. You see the crits? I love, like, the fighting. Okay, they're blowing stuff up. Oh yeah, and blocks. Let me show you while I'm at it. Blocks have animations. Like, when you do that. You see that? When you build, they have, like, little animations. When you do things, like, when you place blocks and you destroy them, they have the same animation. And then when you get, like, tools out, you know, they have those animations. And then the blocks have, like, placing animations, and they're 3D in your hand, and they're all, like, big and stuff. I appreciate it. I love this stuff. It looks, like, gorgeous. Look at the block. Look at the block placing. Look how good that looks. I love it. And then, let me just replace this stuff real quick. And then, let me show you the pickaxe. I love all the animations. It just, combat and doing it and using the tool for what it's used for. It's just, like, it's all really, smooth. Because the combat's different, because you, like, swing like that. And then, the tool animation is also different, too. And it works for both. And the crossbow. You actually pull it back in, like, gorgeous looking style. You pull it back in style. I mean, I gotta say. Look at that. You pull it back and you shoot. You pull it back and you shoot. Pull it back. Shoot. Like, you really know, they really know how to do animations. And they all did it. Can you believe it? They all did it in one resource pack. That's insane. They all did it in one resource pack. And you pull it back with your hand. And you kind of like, look. You kind of like do it at the end. You kind of like pull it back and you get your hand out of the way at the end. It looks so clean. And then you shoot. Look how good I look. Wait, let me see if I can hit him. Wait, I want to hit someone from far away. You. I did it. Let's go. I did it. Okay. That was gorgeous. And you can actually see your hand if you see it below. If you see that right there, you can see your hand below the crossbow. And you pull it back. And it works with quick charge too. It like Steve's hands faster when they pull it back with quick charge. And then like everything's like in your hand. And let me show you the pickaxe animation. Let's go mine some stone real quick. They have like swinging, and it actually looks better when you do the little swinging and then you hit. You see that? Oh hey. You just blew up my stuff to mine. You swing and you hit. It kind of looks like you're like hitting it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Like when you do that, it looks like a stronger hit. Like when you do that and then you hit it right after, it looks like a stronger hit. From it looks like you're grabbing it and you're hitting it like more, you know, strongly. You see that? And then it's got the pickaxe animation. You see that? Pickaxe animation. I love these. I love these animations. Like, each respective tool has their own animation. Like the hoe's got it. The shovel. The axe has it. You see that, like, sideways? I love the axe. The axe is probably my... Oh, my god. Can I speak? The axe is probably one of my favorite animations. It's so smooth from combat, traversal, combat, you see? And then axe breaking for, like, wood and stuff. It just looks so, like, okay. It looks so, like, satisfying. Look at the rotten flesh. You eat it the same way. And then, I love, you see the pickaxe animation? It's like you swing and you can swing bigger. And then I love the sword. I love all these animations. And then let me show you the mace. Let me get some wind charges. Put them in my offhand. And let's spawn some zombies. Let's spawn some zombies. Let's time. The animation for the mace is cool too. I love the animation. Let me get some things out of the way. Let me get some things out of the way. When you crouch, you like spring up when you uncrouch, and when you crouch, your hands go like you're crouching down on the ground. It's just like the attention to detail is one of my favorite parts on this pack. It's so good. It's like, I can't tell you how much I love this pack. I'm always gonna love this no matter what happens. I hope you keep updating this one. It's just like, it's so satisfying to do every action. Like everything you do is so good. 'Cause it looks like spicy in a way. But the crouching, you like spring up and you go down. It's so like smooth for Java. It's so smooth. And then when you jump, it's like you're jumping with your hands. It works with any tool. Anything in your offhand, it works with anything. You crouch and you go up and you spring up and you kind of jump around. You say you like hop with your hands. I love it. And then let me show you the mace. The mace is cool. Like you oh yeah, you also have a falling animation. When you fall. You see that? Your hands go up. So, when you shoot up, you hit the mobs. It's got like a cool little, like you hit it. I think it's the same as like the crit. Yeah, it's kind of like the same crit animation in a way. It's not. I think it's a little different. It looks more like heavy. And you go up and you hit the mobs. It's like you're actually hitting them with like weight. It's like you're actually like hitting them down. Like, you know, you're pulling weight on them. When you go up and when you go down, you're like... It's like you really know how to do weight. It looks like weightful. And then... let me show you the bow. I love the bow. The bow is special to my heart. I don't love it that much. Maybe I do. The bow is cool because it's like it's so much smoother than it was before. Look, you pull it back with your hand and you shoot. You pull it back and it works in your offhand too. You pull it back with the other hand. It's like the attention to detail with the hands. Like, you can do this, and then you can shoot the bow. And look what happens. I love this. Wait a minute. I love this. You can crit zombies. And then when you shoot with the bow, he puts away the sword. He, like, puts it down. And then he shoots with the bow, and he brings the sword back out with a little, like, switching animation. Like the same animations everything has. It's so good. It's like you pull it back, you shoot, and it brings the sword back so you can like do tricks and like shoot. Tricks and shoot. And then you shoot them. Shoot them. And then you do like, you know, you can do like sword animations. And then you can shoot. And then it works in your other hand too, like shoot. It looks really smooth. Like the pullback looks a lot better than it did before. I love these animations. They're so good. Like everything has their own animations, and I love the axe. The axe is one of my favorite animations. I think my favorite. Let me show you my favorite animations are. My favorite animations are the brush and the sword and the axe. I love the axe animation. It's like you're chopping things. It's so smooth with everything. And then you pull it back and you can shoot things. It's like, you know, every action has its own thing. How long have I been recording? Okay. Let's go. We gotta, finish here. Oh, yeah, the shield. The shield. Let me show you the shield and the trident. Let me get loyalty real quick. Yeah, and the anvil. Let me show you the anvil while I'm at it. So, the anvil's 3D. It's kind of like the blocks in your hand. And then you enchant the, let's enchant this. So, every throwable, like, throwable items don't have that little, like, that little hand. This. You see that little hand right there? It doesn't have that anymore. Maybe you could add it in the future, but these ones, the trident is in place of that. The trident has that animation now. You can hit. It has its own like animations when you hit. You see that? Let me spawn some zombies. You have a hit animation, and you crit. The crits too are the same. They like go up and down. And then when you throw, you see that little hand right there? You throw it, and you kind of like throw you throw the trident, and then it comes back to you with loyalty. And it's like you hold it upside down in your hand. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. I hate creepers so much. They're like stupid. Anyways, let me just fix this real quick. So it has its own like animation. You see, like, you go, you hold it upside down. You hold it upside down. And then your hand goes out. And you throw it, and it comes back to you. It's like, your hand, like, it kind of, like, slays. It goes out like that. You see that? It's so smooth when it goes out. I love that animation. Oh, I love the throwing trident animation. It's so smooth. And then you can also hit with them. Crits are different. And like the smooth animations when you hit things. Chicken jockey. You see that? You can throw, you can crit. And the shield animation too. Oh yeah, he changed the, he changed everything. Everything is like sideways. It's a little bit sideways in your hand. I did not like that at first, but I got used to it. And now I actually can't live without it. I prefer it. Now, like I didn't get used to it. But when I finally got used to it, I'm like, I can't live without it. It's so much better. And the shield has its own animation. Let me show you. You block. When you block, let me get myself resistant. Oh my god, that's a beautiful cat. If I ever did see one. Okay. So if we turn it to night here, we spawn more zombies. Look at when you crit, you can do animations, right? And then when you hold your shield up, it has a little animation. You see that? He like puts it up, and the animation of the shield, it has a little animation when it gets hit. Like it like gets hit, you know? Like he's taking a hit. It's so smooth. It's like the combos that you can do with swords and stuff. And you can block. You can do animations and you can block. And he hits the shield and you do that and he hits. It's so smooth. And then it also, let me spawn what are they called? The Johnnies? What are they called? There we go. Let's find a Vindicator. The animation with the shield, when, it gets, like, knocked out, or you can't use it anymore for a second, he kind of, like, lowers it. Look. He lowers it down. Because, like, he can't use it. It's, like, heavy and he can't use it anymore until he raises it back up. You see that? Because he breaks the shield for a second. Because it's, like, heavy. You see that? It's so smooth. I love the shield. And he raises it back up. I love the shield. So that's all the tools. So now, I was gonna say, real quick, I was gonna, before I made this, and before I made this, I was gonna make it, where, before you updated it, he updated it, ever since, so now, all this stuff is fixed, except there is a couple things, but most of this stuff is fixed now, but, this stuff was glitchy before. So, this stuff, was updated. Oh, my. Oh, it's not updated on here. Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. Technical.
Stop.
What? I didn't even have it installed. Okay. So, we're gonna ignore that. Technical. Yeah.
Add the mod, it's like, I'm up on there. Not have it. If you could order me this one, put the mod on there. But you didn't get it from Fortress.
Carl, you're gonna cut all of it. You don't even know. I want to have a personal conversation with Carl. Carl, how are you doing? Have you been making stuff? Have you been doing stuff? Good. I hope you're doing well. Hello? Okay. So, technical difficulties. We're back. They fixed the vines. They did not fix the item frame, from hanging. But they fixed the vines. They fixed, both of these vines. They're now 2D. They fixed this. They fixed, it to be 2D, and then they fixed the positioning. The campfires don't go out. I tested it. They don't. What? Do it again? Let's do it. See, you can hear the sound, but they just don't work. Yeah, they did do it. They did do it in the old version, but in the new one, they don't do it. So maybe that's something they have to fix or something. They don't do it in the new one though. But they fixed the string. It wasn't showing up in your hand before. They did not fix this though. It still looks weird. And the chain, it just looks off. I would like if the chain was like hanging. That would be better. So maybe you guys could do that. Maybe you guys could think about that. Yeah, and the flower should be the other way around. You see how just flip it and move it down, and then it works in your hand. It would look a lot better. So that stuff needs to be fixed. Like just like the chain in this thing, in the item frame. These things I would like if they were like positioned, differently. But other than that, they're all good. Now we go to the most beautiful. Or no, this is the worst part. This is the most beautiful. So positioning. Every single bucket. Okay, I have something to say. Excuse me? Why is the snow bucket like that? How did... Okay, so I have nothing to say then. I got nothing to say. Okay, I'm weirded out. The snow bucket used to look like it was like angled in your hand, and it looked like really good. But Carl, show them a picture because I need them to know what I'm talking about. It looked like that. That picture on the screen, it looked like that. And I wish it looked like that, but it looks different now. But the picture on the screen, that snow bucket. I want every single snow bucket, I guess including this bucket now, every single bucket, I want it to be in that position. Every single bucket. That would be really cool. If every single bucket was in that position, it would just look a lot like cleaner and nicer and better on my eyes. So, if every bucket can be positioned that way, you don't have to do it, like I said, but you can do it if you want to. It would be really cool if you do it, so maybe do it. But the spyglass, I would like if the spyglass was kind of positioned like up in your hand, like move it up and then move it to the right a little bit, and then it's perfect. It's like, it's like you're holding it out. So the spyglass, just a little bit of a different position. The blocks, this includes every single block in the game that is a block that is shaped like this. Every single one. I want it to be positioned to the right a little bit more. Like, all the way to the right, where the edges are like hitting hitting it. And I do get what you were going for. You see it kind of like tilts, like, he's holding it out. But I would like it better if it was like in more to the right. So if you could position it to the right more, it would be better. So that's my note on that. Conduit, it's a bit weird in your hand. It's a bit small. That's all. It's a bit small. Same with the heavy core. They're a bit small for what they are. They should be bigger. Bigger is better. Make them like as big as they are, like on the ground. Maybe make them this big. Like a head. It's a head. Make them as big as the heads. And they should do the trick. Armor? Why do I have this in here? Why do I have the armor in here? Armor is cool. Maybe position the same way as the buckets are. Signs. Yeah, the original snow bucket. The picture on the screen. I want it to be every 2D item. I want it to be positioned that way. Except maybe, like I said, the arrows. I want to be positioned like the bones. And the shears, I want to be positioned like the bone. I want the shears to look like the bone. Or I want them to look like they did in the older version of home items. The shears and the bone, I want them to be one the same. And in this one, too. So, position those. And every 2D item, I want to be positioned, the other way. Like the snow bucket is. So, that would be greatly appreciated if you, greatly appreciate. Let me turn it to night here. Lanterns. Lanterns are so beautiful. Well, it's mostly all the hanging stuff. They are my favorite part of this pack. I lied. The brush, the axe, the sword, the shield, and all the hanging stuff is my favorite part. Look at the lantern. They just updated it, so it has, like, physics when you go on it. You see it? It has a little physics when you go on it. And then, when you jump, it's got the swinging physics. When you look up, it's got it looks up. When you look down, it looks down. And it has like swinging. It swings like a lantern. Like how it should. And it has animations in your offhand. Like the swinging, it swings everywhere. No matter where you have it, it swings. And it works with this lantern too. As you see, I'll try to be light for the people who have problems. As you see, it's the swinging of the lantern. It goes up, it goes down. And when you jump around and turn around, it swings. And it really looks good. And I can't wait to see what the copper lanterns look like. Because they look good with the swinging and... he's holding it like a lantern. Like how you would hold it. So, every hanging thing. Like the paintings, he's holding it like a painting. How you would hold a hanging painting. You hold it by the hanging thing. The item frames, you would hold it by the, the hanging, little hanging thing. Yeah, make the glowing item frames look like this. Cause they look like they should be like that too. Give them the same, sauce as this one has. The hanging signs also look like that. And when you punch, everything hanging, when you punch, they kind of like sway back. Like, you punch something. And when you open doors, they look like that. It's so smooth. I love it. And then the bell makes a little sound. And it also, when you hit, you can hear the bell like going off. It's like the detail in like the craftsmanship of this pack. You see that? Cause you would ring it if you swing, it would swing and the bell would ring. So it rings. You see? Wait, what if you get a door? Oh, and by the way, I did want the doors to be positioned differently, but now I kind of got used to it, so I like the doors. They look good, and they look fine. So what is the, it even does that when you right-click things. That is so good at, attention to detail. You see that? It, like, rings. And when you place it, that's way bigger on the ground. That's a huge bell. That would be cool if the lanterns were like a bit bigger in your hand. That would be kind of cool. Like sized up a bit. That's just a note. That would be cool. But it doesn't matter. And you see it kind of sways and swings around when you open doors. So that I saw the swinging stuff. It's just it's so like good. Like everything looks so gorgeous. Everything. Okay. They fixed a couple things. I have to say a couple things. I need your help with this, Ghost. So, what did we want at first? Okay, so, I got insight. Everything in this chest, I would love it if it was 2D in your hand instead of, like the cross texture 2D. You don't have to do it. Yeah, like a 2D item like, the lily pad. Like this in your hand. All of it. Except the lily pad. All of it. Just everything. All of it. And you don't have to do it, if you want to. It's just a personal preference. I would love if you did that, but, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want with, your own mod. I love your mod, by the way. But, I would like if it was all 2D. It would just be better. Anyways, let's show the swimming. We gotta wrap up here. Yeah, I showed the falling. You kind of raise your hand. I love it. And then look at the swim. Look at the atmosphere, by the way. It's like creepy. It's like one of those videos. You know, like the creepy videos. Like, it's like, Herobrine sightings. I love this. And they got the swimming. It looks, dare I say, it looks better than most other packs I've seen. I will not name them by name, but it does look better than those packs. Because they do other positions. This position is just the right way. It's just the right way to go. It's just the right position to swim. I love the swimming animation. I can't get over it. It also works with your, with items in your hand, if you don't know. If you grab, like, items and you put them here, you swim and they work in your offhand, and your hand. Oh, look, when you turn, you kind of, like, stop. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Wait a minute. You stop, and you kind of go the other way. You stop, you go the other way. It's so realistic. Yeah, it's so realistic to, like, Minecraft, logic on how it works. Shield and a sword. Let's see. Yeah, you kind of, like, you turn. You, like, you swim, and you turn. You kind of stop for a second to, like, reposition. And you swim, and you start swimming again. And then you could do animations. Look. You can do the tricks in the water while you're swimming. It's so, like, attention to detail and a lot more like Minecraft. Gorgeous. It's 3 a.m. I gotta be quiet, sorry. Ladder. This is the ladder animation. It's so good. I just can't get over it. Look how good it looks. You go up and you go down. It's just like you're actually climbing the ladder. Like how you should be. It just looks good. And then let's do the crawling. Let's grab a lantern for this, and let's grab, like, a sword and stuff. So crawling. You actually crawl on the ground, and your, arms are stuck to the camera, like they're stuck to the ground. So when you look up, it's not, like, weird. And then when you crawl with the animation, and then you get the lantern. When you get the lantern, when you have stuff in your hands, you don't really crawl much with the lantern, because it's like a, light source. It's like, you know, it's like you're, like, holding it up, so you don't really use that hand. And then the sword hand you use more to crawl. And you can also do tricks. You can do the tricks in every single positioning. You can always do the tricks with the sword. So it's just gorgeous. Look at that. You can crawl and do tricks with all your weapons and stuff. And it also just looks good without anything. It looks like you're crawling on the ground like you should be. So, I think that's about it. We should wrap up. Is that everything? I think I covered everything that I could. My favorite, let me show, my favorite animations are, what else? So, my favorite animations are the sword, obviously. The sword animations, the swinging, the crits and stuff. The axe animation, the axe chopping. And, you know, the like, crits and the chopping. I love it. I'm a big fan. And the shield. Excuse me. The shield. You kind of like, it's like you go around with the shield, and then the brush, and then the lantern sway and just the way it looks, and then the bow. Those are my favorite animations in this pack. I love all the other ones, but these are my favorite. Because I love, like, the offhand capability with all of the stuff. Like, you can be using your sword, and he puts it away to use the bow. That's like my favorite part of it. And like you know, like you pull it back. So those are my favorite stuff. I love all the stuff. And I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, love this pack so much. I hope you keep updating it, and I hope you keep doing stuff. I'm not messing around, no jokes. I love this pack. It is probably one of my favorite things to ever exist on Minecraft. I've been waiting for something like this for probably like who knows how long. I've always wanted something like this, and someone finally made it, and they made it the best they can make it. And I really appreciate your work and the team and all the work you guys do. So I appreciate all the stuff. You did a really good job with this pack. I'm gonna cry. And it's just probably one of my. I've been waiting for this pack for so long. So thanks for making it. I'm very happy to review it, and it's the best pack I have ever seen on the Minecraft. So thank you for making it. It's gorgeous. I hope you keep updating it and doing stuff. Don't let those people get to your head. And thank you for doing it. Bye. Yeah, fuck them haters. I'll see you later. Okay, stupid. Give me a second. I need to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated with who? Give me a minute. Wait, let me search it. Yeah. L4. Okay, let's go back. The resource pack? So you don't even need the mod. You just need the resource pack.
Wait, how does that work? What does the mod do? Wait, we have to test that.
I want chips right now. hold on, guys. This is unexpected. You don't even need the mod. This is weird. Hello? Oh, I didn't even play it. Okay, we're waiting once again. Let me just open it. Oh, it crashed. It crashed. Open folder.
Mods. Insert folder. Delete that one.
This one?
You have the mod, it's just okay, so that might crash. Yeah. No, 'cause your mod is searching it, search each mod.
Wait, no, I just look.
Just search it. Basically, they're just killers.